Good morning, everyone. A warm welcome to the yoga session hosted by Santa Clara County Library. We will begin today's session in a standing position. So let's all make our way up into a standing position. Let's all keep our legs to the distance of our hips. We'll just try to shift the body weight back and forth so that we can connect with the base of our feet. So let's just try to lean the body weight. When I say lean the body weight, I don't want you to lift your heels off like this. Right? I want you to keep your heels down to the ground, but just move your body forward and take it back. That's it. So you're going to just shift your body weight between the balls of the feet and your heel a few times. So you can establish a nice connection with the earthly vibes. So let's all start by lifting our 10 toes off the ground. Place them nicely, spread them out and place it down. And then simply reach forward and reach back. Forward and back. One more. Forward and back. And let's just stay. Let's just relax our feet. Feel completely grounded, knowing that Mother Earth is supporting us. We are not in loss of balance. Gently take the hands all the way out into a T-arm position. Slowly, as you inhale, take your hands all the way up. Touch your hands into prayer arms. Exhale, circle your hands. Bring your hands into T, but bring your hands forward. So we're going to open the shoulders wide and up, right? Inhale, open up your hands. Let's try to reach the hands. Think about your shoulder blades. Squeeze. Exhale, squeeze your hands. Also, take your hands all the way up. Reach your fingertips up. Inhale, open your hands. Open up your shoulders. Let's try to press those hands a little further back. Exhale, squeeze your abdominal muscles. Touch your palms. This way 2 more times. Inhale, out, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, reach your hands all the way up to the ceiling. Inhale, open up your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, bring your hands forward into prayer arms. Last time. Inhale, take your hands out. Exhale, reach your hands up. Inhale, reach your hands out. And exhale, squeeze your palms towards each other and release and let it go. I'm stuck with the word squeeze today for some reason. Let it go. All right, let's bring our hands forward. Let's take our palms facing towards each other. We're going to take the right hand. So take your right hand below your left, right? And then you're going to turn both your palms towards each other. And you're going to touch your palms into each other this way. Right? So I'm going to go a little bit slowly, just one more time for the benefit of all. Left hand is on the top, right hand is below. We are intersecting at our wrists and we have prayer arms. Right? Inhale, let's take the hands all the way up. Now you'll notice that some of us will stop here, some of us will be able to take the arms towards the ears. Just move your head a little bit, keep your head in the center, reach your hands all the way up. Exhale, turn from the waist, look towards your right side. Squeeze your belly and look towards your right side. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, bend your elbows, bring your hands. So you still have your prayer arms, you have opened up your elbows. If you draw parallels from the previous one, we are kind of doing something similar, right? Slowly, let's try to catch a nice deep long breath here. Exhale, reach your hands all the way up. Inhale, try to catch a nice deep long breath here. And exhale, come into a spinal twist. Look towards your right side. Inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, release. Last time, inhale, catch a nice deep long breath here. Exhale, reach your hands all the way up. Inhale, take a nice deep long breath here and exhale, take yourself into a spinal twist and look towards your right side. Gently release your hands, keep looking towards your right side. Your left hand comes forward, your right hand goes to the back. Inhale, come into T arms. Exhale, reach your hands all the way up. Inhale, reach your hands all the way out. Remember, we did this in the beginning of the class. Exhale, come back to prayer arms. Inhale, open up your hands. Exhale, reach your hands all the way up. Inhale, reach your hands out. And exhale, bring your hands forward into prayer arms. Stay where you are. Release your hands. Let's take the left hand below the right. I'll try to go a little side. Maybe you can see me better. The left hand is below, right hand is on the top. Turn your palms and touch your palms towards each other. Now your palms are still intersecting. Your wrists are stacked up. Gently take your hands all the way up. And breathe. Exhale towards your left side. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale towards your left side. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale towards your left side. Inhale, come back to the center. Bend your elbows. You must be feeling it in your arms by now. And breathe. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, squeeze, look towards your left side. Slowly come back to the center. Bend your elbows, synchronize your breath with your movement. Reach your hands up. Exhale, squeeze towards your left side. Slowly come back to the center. Bend your elbows. Reach your hands up. Exhale towards your left side. Stay. Separate your hands out. Right hand comes forward. Left hand goes to the back. Inhale, come back to T arms. Hopefully your arms are a little bit fatigued out by now. Press your shoulder blades. Inhale, prayer arms. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades. Catch a nice deep long breath here. And exhale, hands come back to the center. And release. Let's rotate those shoulders off. Good workout for the arms. In the beginning of the class, rotate. Reverse. And one more. And let it go. Shake it off a little bit. Let's do a cat and cow in a standing position today. So take your legs a little bit wider than your hips, hip width, so slightly wider, not too wide, not as wide as your hips, but a little bit more. Squeeze your abdominal muscles, press your hips back, come into like a half squat, right? We're not really going all the way down, just bending at the knees a little bit here. Let's try to place our hands on top of the knees. Slowly try to arch up your back, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, round your back. Tuck your chin into the collarbone. Think about opening your elbows. So if you notice, I'm trying to press my elbows out so I can open up my upper back muscles. Inhale, elbows come into your body. So turn your elbows towards your body. Try to take your gaze up. Exhale, open up those elbows outward. Tuck your chin into the collarbone. So the first round always goes in figuring out what's happening. So we are doing a few more just so you can actually do it. Inhale, elbows towards the body, look towards the ceiling. Exhale, open up your elbows, tuck your chin into the collarbone. Last time. And exhale. Now stay where you are. You're already in a chin block position. You're rounding your spine. Gently see if you can come into a simple forward bend, which means to say work on straightening your knees and start to let go of your fingertips towards the ground. Your knees are no longer bent if you can. Maybe your hands reach the ground, maybe they don't, doesn't matter. Don't worry about reaching the hands to the ground. Very slowly roll yourself. Take your time. Bring yourself into half forward bend. You're going to press your hips back, and just like how you swayed the body weight in the beginning of the class, you're going to go back and forth. So you're going to reach the crown of the head forward, and you're going to press your hips back. So just move your body back and forth. Reach it forward and take it to the back. Come back to the center and exhale. Let it go. Let go of your fingertips down towards the ground. Maybe your knuckles touch the ground. Breathe. Move your head a little bit. Slowly now bend your knees again. Press your belly into your thighs. Inhale, take your hands to the side. Reach your hands all the way up. Let's give a counter position, a back bend to the body. Now keep your knees a little bit soft. Let's all give a back bend to the body. And breathe. Inhale, reach your hands all the way up. And exhale, release. Let's quickly rotate those shoulders off. Touch your knuckles, lift your elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades and press it down. Touch your knuckles, lift your elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades and press it down and let it go. We will use a few more arm positions that we will use in the flow. So just to get comfortable with the movement, we will do it while we are comfortably standing. Let's all bring ourselves into cactus arm. Separate your fingers out. Your elbows are in line with your shoulders. Bend your knees. We'll start with arching the back. Think you are trying to slowly tilt something up towards the ceiling, right? As you bend your knees and arch your back. Catch a nice deep long breath here. And slowly start to exhale, bend your knees. Let's try to turn our palms facing up towards the ceiling. And breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach your hands all the way up. Exhale, come into a forward bend. Inhale, reach your hands all the way up. Open up your hands into cactus arms. Bend your knees a lot. Exhale, let's give a back bend to the body. Inhale, reach your hands all the way up. Exhale, squeeze your abdominal muscles. Come into a forward bend. Inhale, reach your hands all the way up. Exhale, start to bend your elbows, your knees, arch up your back. Inhale, reach your hands all the way up. And exhale, come into a forward bend. Bend your knees a lot. Press your belly into your thighs. Fly your hands to the side. Slowly take your hands all the way up. Interlock your hands. Press the heel of the palm all the way up. Move your head, relax your shoulders. Let's widen the stand out a little bit more. Remember, we were already beyond the width of our hips. Now we have increased the distance between the legs, so we are going wider with our legs. Let's take the hands all the way towards the right side. Open up those elbows. Give it a deeper stretch if you can. Tuck your right elbow next to the body. Inhale, right hand goes diagonally. Exhale, come back to the center. Move your head, relax your belly, relax everything, your facial muscles. Catch a nice deep long breath here. Exhale, let's take it towards the left side. Open up your elbows. Tuck your elbow next to your body and try to look towards the ceiling if you can. Normal breathing, don't hold your tongue inside your mouth. Extend your hands towards the left side. Squeeze your belly and come back to the center. Release your hands. Rotate your shoulders and reverse the direction of the rotation of the shoulders and let it go. Shake it off a little bit. All right, little bit warmed up with the lower back, quite a bit warmed up with our shoulders. Let's focus on the legs so we can just try to warm up the legs a little bit more before we get into any sequence. Hands to the heart center. Inhale, let's all take our hands all the way up, arch up the back. Exhale, let's press the hips back, come into a forward bend. Let's all take our right leg all the way to the back. Let's all take our left leg all the way to the back and gently press the knees down and set ourselves up for a simple basic cat and cow position. Wrist is in line with the shoulders, knee is in line with the hips, toes are relaxed. Simple basic cat and cow. Inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, round your back. Inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, round your back. Let's come into a neutral position. The neck is in line with the spine. Let's all tuck our toes. Like I mentioned earlier, we're going to now focus on the legs to stretch out the back of the legs a little bit more. So extend your right leg all the way out, catch the ball of the feet on the ground, and let's press the heel all the way to the back. So our main prime purpose right now is to focus on the back of our right leg and to press that heel a little further back so we can actually connect with our calf muscles. The other leg, the left leg toes can relax, doesn't matter. Let's just press that right heel all the way to the back. Now go ahead and tuck your left leg toes if you have. Relax them. Lift your right leg all the way up so it's off the ground. Point your right leg toes. Gently start to take your right leg towards your left side. Rest your toenails. So don't anchor your toes like this. I want you to rest your toenails to the ground. The other leg, your left leg, also relax your toenails. So all toenails press into the ground. Press your hips all the way to the back. Let's gently rest that right knee down to the ground. Walk your hands towards your right side. Bend your elbows, bring your forehead towards the ground. Stretching those glutes out a little bit. You should feel it in your left glute. Very slowly lift your head up. Walk your hands back in front of you. Keep them shoulder width apart. Tuck your right leg toes. Release your right knee off the ground. Tuck your left leg toes and bring your right leg back in position. Rest your right leg down to the ground, just like how you did earlier on. Press your heel all the way to the back. So I'm just giving a front view here because I'm going to bring that leg forward. Your right leg is still pressed to the ground, right? Nothing has changed. Now take the same leg, which is your right leg. Take it this time towards your right side. Swing it all the way forward and bring yourself all the way up. Let's walk this right leg a little bit more towards the center of the mat. So slowly walk your right leg. Place it like how you would in a regular lunge position with your knee down, I would say, right? And then walk that right leg a little bit farther away from your body. Let's arch up the back one time by using cactus arms, which we did earlier on. So bring your hands into cactus arms. Catch a nice deep long breath here. Exhale, think about your hips. Don't worry about your upper body. It is connected, it's going to move. Think about your hips and slowly start to press your hips forward. Take your hands all the way up. And breathe. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. Exhale, sweep your hands all the way to the back. Try to reach with the crown of your head forward. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, skier arm. Gently come back to the center into cactus arms. You're getting further into the same position. Place your hands on either side of your right leg. We're going to lift our left knee off the ground, but it is going to be easy because we're going to drop our feet down immediately, right? So lift your left leg off the ground and drop your feet down and bring yourself up. I'm going to go sideways. You can stay where you are. You're going to look like this. Your right knee is bent. Your knee is in line with your ankle. Your back feet is completely down to the ground, so you're not in a high lunge. Some of us who have been practicing for a really long time, you can go ahead and increase the distance between your legs. If balance is not an issue for you, those of us who feel it's a little bit already a lot for us, you can just stay with your leg closer on the mat, right? Don't increase the distance anymore. Let's all take our hands all the way to the back. So press your palms to the back. Think about shoulders, and we're going to interlock our hands behind our back. So just take your hands, press your palms, and press those shoulders all the way to the back. Relax your neck and shoulder muscles. We're going to come into humble warrior. We're going to bring our right shoulder to the inside of our right knee. Ready? Catch a nice deep long breath here. And now slowly as you exhale, start to turn your body because you want to bring your right shoulder inwards and slowly start to take your right shoulder towards your right knee and let go of the crown of your head down if you can. Now, those of you who are ready, lift your hands off your hips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest your hands back on your hips. Only release your hands. So keep your legs just the way they are. Place your fingertips down to the ground. Walk your hands to the center of your mat. Nothing changes with your legs. Please keep them just the way they are. Rest your left palm down to the ground. Take your right hand and press it to the inside of your right thigh. So I want you to help open that inner thigh a little bit more. Press and press. And breathe. Gently bring your right hand down to the ground. Now, some of us might not be able to place our palms down like this. Maybe we can only keep our fingertips down. Otherwise, just place your hands on your hips. Totally fine. Don't worry about it. All right? Now, those of us who are able to place our hands down or on the fingertips, doesn't matter. Let's all turn our right leg toes facing forward, right? So dig your heel and angle your toes forward. Adjust your legs so that the big toe of your right leg and the big toe of your left leg are approximately at the same height, right? And breathe. Your hands come back to the center. Slowly, no bend in the knees anymore. Both your knees are straight. Slowly walk your hands towards your left side. Right hand stays on top of your left ankle. Left hand belts behind your back. Look over your left shoulder. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your back hand. Release your right hand. Bring your hands back to the center. Slowly walk your hands back towards your right side now. Both hands rest on top of your right ankle. Left hand wraps the right. Right hand belts behind your back. Look over your right. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your right hand, which is behind your back. Release your left hand. Bring your hands back to the center. Now, if you remember, some of us did widen our stand, right? We did increase the distance between our legs. So bring it closer. Shorten the distance between your legs. Take your right heel. Turn. Remember, we started this sequence with a warrior. Go back to your warrior. Turn your right leg, point it out towards the right side. See if you're feeling strong enough to come up with your feet this wide, or do you need to walk that leg a little bit closer? See how that feels for you. Plant both feet into the ground. Gently make your way all the way up. Take your time. No rush, no pressure at all. This is a new sequence. We haven't done this before. So it is a little bit, we feel the change basically, right? So let's bring the knee back in line with the ankle. We're going to press on the ball of the feet and slowly turn the body, coming into a high lunge. So now the back heel is off the ground. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, arch up your back. And breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle your hands. Place your hands on either side of your right leg. We're going into three-legged dog, which means right leg is going all the way up to the ceiling. If you feel you need to hop that back leg a little closer, go ahead and do that so you have a good anchor point there. Ready? Let's all take our right leg all the way up. Three-legged dog. Bend your right leg at the knee. Fire hydrant. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward dog. And slowly pedal your legs off. Drop your knees down. Take a break. Child's position. Push your hips all the way to the back. Let's come into the child's position. Very slowly lift your head up. Let's make our way back into our pattern hop. The whole sequence is going to start on the other side. But this time, you guys are all pros because you know what to expect. Super easy for you now. Relax the toes. Inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, down your back. Inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, down your back. Let's come into a neutral position. The neck is in line with the spine. Tuck your toes. Let's stretch out the left calf muscle. Catch the ball of the feet on the ground. Press your heel all the way to the back. You can relax your right leg toes if you wish to. Totally optional. But focus on your left heel and press it back. Ready? Let's tuck the right leg toes. Lift the left leg off the ground. Point your toes. Gently start to take your left leg all the way towards your right side. Relax your right leg toes. Start to press your hips back. Left knee comes down to the ground. Your toenails on the left side touch to the ground. Walk your hands towards your left side. Bend your elbows and bring your forehead towards the ground. Think about your right glute. Maybe you're feeling a stretch there. Very slowly lift your head up. Walk your hands facing forward. Let's tuck the left leg toes. Release the left knee off the ground. Let's all tuck our right leg toes. Bring the right leg back in position, just like how you did earlier when you pressed that heel. Swing that right leg. Now, some of us might need a tap here. That's okay. Some of us may be able to come directly and bring yourself all the way up. If you landed here, walk your leg a little bit to the center of the mat, like how you would, like in a regular lunge with your knee down, and walk your left leg a little bit farther away from your body. Let's all place our hands. Think about, we'll add the cactus arms in a second because I prefer to work with the hips first, then the arms. So let's all start to slide our hips forward and connect with your quads and your inner thighs like always. And then let's all take our hands into cactus arms. Inhale. Exhale, take your hands all the way up. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, skier arm. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale, skier arm. Inhale, cactus arms. Stay. Release your hands. Place your hands on either side of your left leg. We're going to release our right knee off the ground, but immediately we will place our heel down. So we are coming into warrior feet. Release your right knee off the ground. Drop your feet down and bring yourself up. Take your time. We are going to look like this. Left knee bent in line with the ankle. Right heel down to the ground. Simple warrior feet position. Open up your hands into T. Take your palms, press it to the back. Already think about your neck and your shoulder muscles, right? Establish connection with those muscles. Sweep your hands. Keep your arms really tight. So it's not like going like that loose, but you're pressing something to the back. Energy in your arms, right? Sweep your hands really nicely, feeling all those arm muscles that are getting engaged. And then press your knuckles down and press your shoulders back. Feel the opening in the center of your chest. So if you're really pressing it, you should feel something in the center of your chest, right? You're not keeping it loose like that. And breathe. We're going to turn our body so that we can bring our left shoulder blade to the inside of that leg. So turn your body slightly and then gently start to lean forward. Bring your left shoulder blade to the inside of your leg and then gently let go of the crown of your head and maybe reach your hands all the way up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest your hands on your hips. Release your hands. Place your hands to the mat. You can rest your right hand. I'll just go a little back here so you can see me better. Let's all rest our right hand to the ground. And let's take the left hand and press that leg out like this. So you're using the heel of your palm to help open those inner thighs a little bit more. And breathe. Gently place your left palm or fingertips down to the ground, doesn't matter. Dig your heel, turn your left leg toes pointed forward. Both knees are straight. The big toe of your right and your left are in one straight line, right? The one is not on the front and one behind, something like that, but they are the same height. And breathe. Slowly walk your hands towards your right side. Left hand on top of your right ankle, right hand belts behind, look over your right. And breathe. Both hands on top of your right ankle. Walk to the center. Now that you know I'm picking up pace, you may notice I'm going a little faster. Walk towards your left side. Right hand on top of your left. Left hand bends behind. Look over your left. Both hands on top of your left ankle. Walk your hands back to the center. Slowly dig your heel, turn your toes towards your left side. You're coming back to warrior. If you had increased the distance between your legs, walk your right leg a little bit closer so you find your grounding. Pull the belly button towards you. Take your time, come up strong by pressing both your feet into the ground. Again, we are going to turn into a high lunge. So if you feel this is really, if I lift my heel off, I'm going to lose my balance. Walk that leg a little closer, totally fine. So you feel more grounded, right? Gently, let's press on to the balls of the feet. Turn your body towards your left side. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Arch up your back. Exhale, circle your hands. Place your hands on either side of your left leg. We're going into three-legged dog, fire hydrant, right? So again, if you feel, you need to hop that leg a little closer to that and then gently withdraw that left leg, three-legged dog. Bend your left leg at the knee, fire hydrant. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward dog and pedal your legs off. Drop your knees down. Let's come into a child's position. Take a break. Let it go. Slowly lift your head up. Gently, let's meet in a downward dog position. So let's all tap our toes and meet in downward dog position and start to pedal those legs off. Take your right leg all the way up. Point your toes. Three-legged dog. Bend your right leg at the knee. Step your right leg forward. This time your back heel is off the ground, if you can, right? If it is too much for you, go ahead and drop it down. That's fine. And maybe you can try to lift it up later. But those of you who can, slowly work on lifting yourself up with your back heel off the ground. Now, in the beginning of the class, we have used those arm positions where we crossed, right? It's a variation of eagle in some sense. Let's come into eagle arms. Stay where you are. I'm going to face forward. Let's all bring our hands into T arms. Right hand comes below. Left hand comes on the top. Eagle arms. Lift your elbows up. And breathe. Back heel is off the ground if you can. Ready? Very slowly lift your left leg, tap, and cross, and tap. So you just crossed your leg. Now, let's try to keep our legs just the way they are. Let's move with the upper body for a second here. Press your hips back. Bring your upper body forward. And up. Forward. And up. All right. If you feel ready, see how it feels to lift that top leg, which is your left leg, off the ground. If that's too much for you, you're going to rest it here and you're going to go back and forth, right? Those of us who can hold it up, see how it feels to take that left leg all the way to the back and bring yourself into eagle arms, warrior 3. And breathe. Lift yourself all the way up, cross your leg, tap, and stay. 2 more. Totally optional. Don't have to do warrior 3. You can bend hinge from here itself or lift. Take it to the back. Upper body parallel to the ground. Lift that back leg higher. Breathe. Back and tap. That's the break. Much needed break. Lift. And let's take it all the way to the back. And up. And tap. All right. Let's add a little bit more to this one. We are going to do warrior 3. Again, with eagle arms. And maybe we will transition into single leg splits, which means to say we're going to release our eagle arms while we are in warrior 3 to place our hands down and lift our leg up, right? So if you want to watch me, you can watch me. Or if you followed along, we can do it together. So it's going to be the same. The first part, lift your leg off. Take your left leg all the way to the back. You're going to come into warrior 3, just like how you did earlier on. Release your hands. Place your fingertips down. Lift your left leg up. Single leg splits. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that left leg all the way to the back to your high lunge. Remember, we started this whole sequence with a high lunge. Let's all take our right leg all the way up. 3-legged dog. Bend your right leg at the knee. Fire hydrant. Take your right leg all the way up. 3-legged dog. Drop your leg down. Pedal your legs off. Downward dog. Very slowly, let's all take our left leg all the way up. Point your toes. Bend your left leg at the knee. Step your left leg forward. Back heel is off the ground if you can. Otherwise, rest it down in warrior feet. Slowly bring yourself all the way up. Once you come into your high lunge, sometimes we might feel we are feeling a shake in the body. We are not feeling very stable. Establish your grounding. So you want to bounce yourself. Feel strong in that, right? So maybe you need to hop that leg a little closer so you can feel super strong in your legs. that you're grounded basically, like we talked in the beginning of the class, right? While the feet were completely down to the ground. Let's all open up our hands into T-arm. Left, and on top of it is the right. Eagle arms, lift your elbows. See how you're feeling. Strong with your legs, strong with your arms. Breathe. Lift that right leg, hop and cross. Easy? Super easy, right? Now we did harder things, so this becomes so easy for us. Option 1, press your hips back. Let's all do this for practice purpose. Bring your upper body parallel to the ground and up. Now remember, when you come up, I want you to lift your elbows again. Exhale, squeeze your belly. Upper body parallel to the ground and up. Last time. And up. Ready? You can do the same thing or see how it feels to lift your right leg off. Still okay here. Slowly see how it feels to take that right leg all the way to the back. Upper body comes parallel to the ground. Lift your right leg up. Remember to breathe, guys. Don't hold your tongue tightly inside your mouth. And slowly in control, bring that leg and lift your elbows up. 2 more. Up. Maybe we can stay here. Option to take that leg all the way to the back. And slowly bring it back. Lift your elbows up and breathe. Yes, the legs are on fire. Up and slowly take it to the back. Oops. Keep going even if I lose my balance. And slowly bring it back. All right, last time we are going to try to come into a forward bend with releasing our eagle arms into a single leg split. Ready? Let's try. Right leg off. Slowly take your right leg all the way to the back. When you feel ready, separate your hands out and bring your hands down. Lift your right leg all the way up. Single leg splits. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a giant leap and place that right leg all the way to the back. Back to high lunge. Right heel is off the ground. Left leg goes all the way up. 3-legged dog. Bend your left leg at the knee. Fire hydrant. Take your left leg all the way up. Point your toes. Drop your left leg down and pedal your legs off. Drop your knees down into a child's position. Take a break. Very slowly lift your head up. Walk your hands back towards your body. Sweep your legs to one side and come into a seated position and extend your legs all the way out. Let's keep our right leg extended. Bend your left. We'll release those quads a little bit, right? So that we can feel comfortable. We're going to pamper those thighs a little bit. Walk your heel towards your body. Place your hands on top of your shin. Let's try to pull that leg towards the body. All toes flex towards your body. And squeeze your thigh into your belly. And release. And let's do the other side. Keep your left leg extended. Dig toes. Dig your heel. Flex your toes. Hands on top of your shin. And squeeze your thigh. Don't round your back though. Sit up tall. And release. Bend both your legs at the knee. Take your hands to the fold of your knees. Let's do one at a time for the benefit of all. Only left and rest. Only right and left, down and both legs off. Tabletop position. Extend your hands. Option to extend your legs. Put 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press your feet down, but take your legs as wide as your hips. So your feet are as wide as your hips, right? Take your hands behind your back. Keep your elbows bent. Walk your heels towards your body a little bit for grounding. Back bend. Gently lift your hips. Let's take the belly button all the way up to the ceiling. And breathe. Tuck your chin into the collarbone. Look at your own belly. Rest your hips down. Take your hands behind your thighs. 1. Both knees bent. Hands out. Extend. Option. But which one works for me today? Breathe. Drop your feet down. Widen your stand out. Take your legs behind you, arms behind you, and lift your hips all the way up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your hips down. Extend your legs and shake your legs off a little bit. Point and flex, shake, point and flex, shake and release. Bounce your knees off a little bit. So all you're going to do is you're going to just bounce your knees, releasing shaking those legs off basically. And let's all come down to the mat. And bring the knees along with you to your chest. Place your hands on top of your kneecaps and massage the back. And reverse. Change the direction one more time. Reverse and massage. We had a full body workout today. We had balance, we had arm workout in the beginning of the class. We engaged our legs. So it was a good, also we worked with our lower back. And of course, we engaged our core as well. So it was a full body workout. I hope you enjoyed the session. Let's all drop our feet down. Rest the hands next to the body. We're going to go into bridge. Press into your feet and slowly start to lift your hips off. Arch up your back. Simple basic bridge position. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly shoulder blades down. Your mid back, lower back, and your tailbone. Bring both your knees into your chest. Hug your thigh into your body. Open your hands into T arm or cactus arm. Let's all drop both legs towards the right side, coming into spinal twist. Starting to let go of the body completely. Pull the belly button towards you. Bring your knees back to the center. Bring your thighs into your belly one time and move your knees from side to side. Come back to the center. Hands back to cactus or T. Take your legs towards your left side, coming into spinal twist on the other side. Pull the belly button towards you. Bring your knees back to the center. Place your hands on top of your kneecaps and gently massage your back one more time. And reverse. Drop your feet as wide as your mat. Keep your hands in cactus arms. Let's do wiper blades. Take it towards your right side. Point up towards your left side. And knees point up to the ceiling. Right and up. Left and up. Extend your legs. Reach your hands over your head. Let's give a full body stretch. And release. Open your hands, open your legs. Find a nice position to relax your body for the next few minutes. Start to deepen your breath. And try to make your exhalations a little bit more longer than your inhalations. I'll help you guide through the breath. So we are going to breathe to the count of 4 and exhale to the count of 8. Let's begin. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Normal breathing. Slowly bend both your knees and turn your body to the right side. And take the support of your hands and slowly make your way up into a seated position with your eyes closed. Bringing your hands to the heart center with the thumb touching the heart center. If you wish to make a small prayer for your loved ones and the world around you, you may do that at this time. Whenever you're ready, very slowly begin to open your eyes by first bringing the gaze towards the floor and very slowly coming up to eye level. Let's all take a bow together and say namaste. Namaste. Thank you, guys. I will see you all next week, Tuesday again at 10 o'clock. Thank you.